Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Just wanted to take a look at the shorter time frame because ADA is really pumping at the moment. I talked about the bigger picture in the last video. The idea is that we're moving up in a third wave at the moment. Whether that's the white wave count, which we could consider as an impulse in this white wave 3, or it's the yellow wave 3, doesn't matter in the short term. Seems like we're moving up in an impulse. In the yellow count, however, it's a larger diagonal pattern, but within that diagonal, we started here on the 13th of November and a C wave up, and that C wave seems like an impulse. The problem is that this structure has very shallow pullbacks only, but I can clearly see this as a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see that as a small wave 1 now, and this as a wave 2. And overall, the perspective hasn't changed that we're going up. But the break above that 78 cent level indicates we could go up very directly. All right, I explained that in detail in the last video. Now, I cannot rule out that we break support. I mean, if that happens, we'd have to readjust. But for now, we've attacked the next target. I mean, what was the idea? 78 cents, $1.04 is next, yeah? And we could now, if we break above $1.04, and you can see I highlighted this is going to be a critical level to overcome. The 100% extension, one of the strongest resistances. If we can overcome it, 142 should be next. And that would all be within this internal third wave there, within wave C of circle, wave 3 in yellow. I think $1.42 could be reached quite directly if this really is a third wave. We will see, and then a 4 and a 5. Once we push above that $1.04 level, I will provide support for this wave 4 internally. Then we should still see another wave 5 of C of 3. And once we have circle wave 3 complete, we can add support for circle wave 4. We're not there yet. And then we might see one more final high in circle wave 5. Possibly, if things go well, into the $3 region, $3 and plus. We'll see if we can get there. Definitely good performance today. And so far, ADA has managed to hold on this high level. And the momentum is a different one to what happened here. At least at the moment, yeah, it is different. That was back into the March high, yeah. And what else? Yeah, no sign of weakness. Momentum is up. It looks impulsive on the short term, so it could be that C wave impulse. Just be aware that there is going to be a change to the wave count. There has to be. Should the price break below the 77, 78 cent level. So that would be the Thursday low. I mean, a break below that level will mean something has to change. Well, something is changing, but it would have to reflect in the wave count then. It would prevent me from keeping this yellow scenario the primary count. Well, I have to say then, okay, what would be the alternative? I mean, the alternative is that circle wave 3 is then already in, right? Because it's definitely long enough compared to the wave 1. I'm simply considering extensions here based on the microstructure that I'm seeing. So, but the $1.04 level is a critical one to overcome. It is really very important resistance. It really is. So, but yeah, if we break below 77, 78 cents, I mean, this is the first support area to watch. Fibonacci support between 55 cents and 74. And then we can see if the market finds some support there. But in the short term, I'm watching if the market can break above $1.04. And then, yeah, 142 is the next fib level. So we'll see. It's just a not very reliable microstructure due to the shallow pullback. So it is okay. We can easily track it and we can just use the key levels, right? As long as the last swing low is holding, the focus is on higher. But the wave count rests on the, well, on let's say an interpretation of a B wave, which is super shallow, super weak. And also this wave 2 was super weak. But that can happen sometimes in bullish phases. So that's the update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.